Hello, hello. It's time for Ace Attorney! Hi, Soyu. First. Yeah, you're first. Hello, hello, how are you? Hi, Samuel. Hello. Hi, Leonard. Hello, hello. Ah, we're here. It's Sunday. Oh my goodness. We're finishing Ace Attorney. I mean, I don't think we're gonna finish it tonight. But this is the last case. We will continue on the last case. Next episode sure will be Beru fights against the Korean and Japanese hunters. What? Who's that? Who's Beru? Yeah, we're working on it. I think the last case is quite long, but gonna do my best. We're only at still the first day. Blood and Wart, no! Oh my god! Yeah, working on this. I didn't get to do it last week because I was getting ready for my my business trip. Unfortunately, so it's been 2 weeks since we played Ace Attorney, but getting back to it today. Hopefully we can make some progress. I'm hoping we could get to like through at least one more section. That's the plan. Oh, thank you for the team, Leonard. Alright, let's do it. Yep. So, what has happened? It's a good question. Trying to remember what's happened here. Let's look at the court record. That'll remind us, I think. Okay. We have the attorney's badge, Magatama, of course. The hanging scroll, which shows Misty Faye, who's the mom. I'm sorry, Leonard. I have to reject your request. It's at my discretion, so I will return your points. Hold on a second. It's a meme. Even if it's a meme, it's not for me. Alright. Let's see. We broke the psychic locks on Iris. Oh, the psychic. Oh, on Iris. Yeah. That's who we were just talking to at the detention center. And we think she is like another character from previous cases in this game. Alright, we have Iris's hood received before the lights out bell the night of the crime. And Phoenix died? No. I know Phoenix isn't dead. We have the Hazakura Temple map. So, oh yeah, the bridge burned down. Or it was on fire. Yeah. I think it's gone. There were other people, different version of Homo sapiens in Indonesia. Really? I didn't know that. We have this heavenly hall, inner temple. Oh, and also I remember that Pearls is missing, right? We still haven't found Pearls. And there was a lady that got murdered, so we know that this lady, Elise Donut, we're calling her Elise Donut, is dead. Victim of this incident. Picture book author. And then Pearls is missing. We don't know where she is. And then Maya is trapped over on the other side because the bridge burned down. We've got nurse, not nurse, nun bikini. She's stuck on an island. I don't know if it's an island or if she's just like stuck over there somehow. She's definitely stuck over there. Hi, Dark Slayer. Hello, hello. Suspicious Iris. And then Larry Butts, who's appeared and is also as obsessed with Iris. Ugh, this guy. Our good old friend Gumshoe, of course. I'm doing well. I'm actually having a good day today because I lost my umbrella on my business trip, but then I filled out the form online saying I lost it, and then they called me on Friday and they're like, "We have your umbrella." And I was like, "Oh, okay, can I come on Sunday to get it?" And they're like, "Yes, you can come on Sunday." So then I went today and they had my umbrella, so I got my umbrella back, which is nice. You're gonna go buy a phone. Okay, Leonard. Hope you have a good Sunday. Have a good rest of your weekend. Yeah, I got my umbrella back, so I was very happy. Joy Boy. Hello, Joy Boy. How are you? Ooh. If it doesn't charge, that's definitely a problem. Yeah, hope you can get a new phone. Alright, so we've got... Do I want a free snail? I think I'm okay, but
welcome to the channel, Dark Slayer X _. Sparky is thrilled to have you here as part of our awesome community. Let's make this journey together full of laughter, positivity, and of course, some tasty treats. Enjoy your time with us. Fox Glowing Star Party Popper.
Thank you so much, Dark Slayer. Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. Now you can use the emotes as well. Alright, so... we're trying to figure out who killed the lady, and also figure out what's going on with this girl, because she looks very suspiciously like a murderer that we may know. Yeah, okay. So, I think last time we were playing, we broke the Psyche locks, like Samuel said, and then we talked to her a little bit more about... what is this? I'm trying to remember. I'm gonna review this, okay? Oh, that's right! We're also, we're playing as Edgeworth now, right? What happened? Oh my god, I can't remember. Alright, I'm just gonna review this so that I know. I clearly see what happened. Sorry. Oh, that's right, that's right. Iris is the prospective murderess. She looks like someone who would say the Wii U is better than the Switch. Crazy. Alright, what else happened here? Maya began her training. You were there. Oh yeah, this is an inconsistency, right? So, for some reason, we think that there's something different here. So, Bikini testified that Iris was there when Maya began her training. But then somehow she like came back over, and now, yeah, she had said that she never went to the inner temple. Okay. Alright, I'm just reviewing this. So, she said she didn't go there. Okay. Alright, let's see where we gotta go. Back to the suspension bridge, I guess. Okay. And then, I don't think there's anything else to talk... Okay, nothing else here. So, maybe we should go back to... Our options are the main gate. We can go back to, not detention center, or we can go to... Oh, we haven't gone here yet. Alright, here we go. This looks like a place to go. Heavenly Hall. Let's go, let's go. Alright. February 8th. Heavenly Hall. Oh, hi Al, how are you doing? Alright, thank you so much for the structure team. Let me do it. Alright, I'm standing up. Lean to the right. Lean to the left. Pause on the floor. And lean back. And wiggle. Thank you all. Alright. Alright, we're at a new location. Let's see. Whoa, not much of a view down here, huh? Oh, thank you for the head pat, Dark Slayer. Thank you, thank you. It's still better than the view from my apartment, though.
Someone's here. Hide yourself, detective.
Oh no. Who could it be? Why? Oh, it's Larry.
Why does this always happen? Whenever I find a girl I like, they always run away. I even chased one of them to Japan. Next is gonna be prison, I guess. I'll steal that detective's wallet. That'll get me locked up for sure.
Yeah, hi Larry. This guy.
Nah, I can't do that to someone who looks like he's down on his luck.
He's just talking to himself.
Shh. Be quiet and listen. I knew it. I shouldn't have done that. I blew it again. Done that? What did he do, I wonder?
Hey, you. About what you just said, I got an objection.
What the? Edgy! You dirty rat! Come shoot. Oh.
I'm sorry, sir. Before I knew it, I was shouting out objection. And in a loud, commanding voice, too. I even pointed with my pointer finger.
Watch too many trials.
I'm sorry.
Okay, Larry, the jig is up. What do you got to say for yourself?
Yeah, he has too much trauma for sure. Alright, I guess we can talk to Larry. Talk. Heavenly Hall.
What is this little shack, anyway? Well, I just discovered it myself yesterday. And why are you down here in the first place? Come on, I'm an artist. I was looking for a good place to sketch.
Yeah, we'll totally show him the attorney badge.
This is a great little place. It's, artistic. It's quiet, it's cold, it's got no power, and it looks like it's about to collapse.
Sounds a lot like my apartment there, pal. Oh, hi, Kurosawa. Hello.
One thing's for sure. No one's likely to show up and disturb you here.
Hello.
So, can I get you something to drink? Some hot water, maybe?
He's getting all buddy on us, sir. Alright. Let's talk about Iris.
Listen to me, Edgy. You gotta do this. You gotta save Iris. Why are you so sure she's innocent? 'Cause she's cute? Watch your mouth. Anyway, I made up my mind about it. I'm gonna marry that girl.
Oh, Larry. Mr. Edgeworth is pretending he didn't hear you, so I'm gonna ask for him. Have you already asked this girl to marry you?
No, not yet. But I can tell how she feels by the look in her eyes. She's got this, I really want this man to carry me over the threshold look. I'm sure Nick would be surprised. He'd never imagine that I can marry such a beautiful girl like that.
I know.
Something tells me he would be shocked, indeed. That's why I didn't want her to do anything dangerous. I mean, what am I gonna do if she gets hurt?
Larry! What is this guy trying to say? He lost me about a mile back. Oh, hi Orpod! How are you doing? Happy Sunday! Here to lurk before going to sleep. Thank you for stopping by and lurking. Thank you.
We really want to know the answer to that. We're going to have to drag him onto the witness stand.
Alright, looks like he'll be testifying later. Alright, let's talk about the night of the crime.
Come to think of it, you still haven't answered my question. Where were you? And what were you doing last night?
Finished watching HoloFest and Daylight Say. Oh, that's right! That's right, it's daylight savings time now. Oh man. Well, actually, it's better for people that want to watch my stream. Maybe. I don't know. I guess I'll be an hour earlier, right? For everyone in the US. Since my time doesn't change. It's still really late. Oh no, it went forward. Wait. So that means I'm an hour... It went forward for you. Oh, no, it's an hour later. Oh no! Okay, so it's worse. It's worse. Thought they got rid of that. Nope. They always talk about getting rid of it, and they never do. Oh no, so it's an hour worse. Oh no! Sorry, Oraclon. Yeah. I hope they do get rid of it someday. I feel like everybody's in favor of it, so I'm not sure why it can't pass. But yeah, we don't have it here. And then I remember talking about it with some people when I was like just after I'd moved here, and then I was talking about it with some Japanese people, and they were like, maybe it's a good idea because they never and I'm like, no. Oh, hi Gameridian. Thank you for the head pat. Whether it's healthy or not, always worth it to come by. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, an hour later. Ah, I forgot. Yeah, it's fall is when it gets better for people in the US for me, I think. Maybe not. I think an hour later is better for people on the East Coast if they want to watch the stream. But then anywhere else it's probably bad. Alright. Let's see what Larry is doing.
Oh man, do we have anything else to talk about?
Ooh, he's hiding something.
That kind of attitude, you'll never be a ladies' man like me. ...
Oh my god. I'm turning down the heater now. Oh, come on. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Game Radio.
Okay, chill out with those scary eyes. I got it. Really want to know. Last night, I saw something incredible.
Oh really? What did you see?
Something incredible.
Uh-oh. Psyche-Lux.
No! Yeah, but let's not talk about it now.
Oh, I think we should. Let's
talk about the good old days. What do you say?
Zhelong Bao! Thank you so much for the head pat. Hello. There's been a big emphasis in a lot of these streams. Wait, which one? Emphasis on what?
Come on, I'll pour you a nice hot cup of hot water. Why hasn't he realized that I absolutely despise talking about the good old days, especially with him?
Thank you so much for the lurk, Zhelong Bao. Thank you. Oh, big emphasis on the eyes. Really? Oh, 100-mile runner. Hello. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Alright, you know what we gotta do. We gotta present the Magatama. Let's do it. But first, as promised, we will present the attorney's badge.
Come to think of it, when you were a kid, you were always saying, when I grow up, I want to be a lawyer and defend the people, or something like that. That was a long time ago. You see, now you got the chance to follow your boyhood dream for a day.
Oh, that's right. Phoenix is in the hospital, right? That's what it is. That's why Edgeworth is doing the defense. Just for this one day only.
Edgy, you gotta do it. You gotta save my little Iris.
He's dead. No! He's not dead. He can't be. He'll rise again. No! He can't be dead. No!
Yeah. That's exactly why I hate childhood friends.
Oh, come on, Batman. Alright, let's present the Magatama. Let's go. No! Phoenix! Alright. Let's do it. The night of the crime.
Alright, now you're gonna tell me what you really saw last night. Whoa, really upset, aren't you, Edgy? Okay, I'll talk.
Wait, is it that easy? Oh, hi, Avian! Are you playing as Edgy Boy? Yeah! In the last case, I guess, Phoenix is in the hospital, right? So, Edgeworth has taken up the mantle of defense attorney, and we are going to be defending Iris, the suspicious... I think she's a murderer. Very similar looking to the previous murderer in several other cases. We have to defend her. So... yeah.
Huh? That was a bit too easy. Yeah, anyway, it was awesome! Never seen anything like it.
Oh, hi, Green King. After doing some crime, time to reap some good karma. You have to have a balance in all things, right? Balance in all things.
At around 10 o'clock last night, it started thundering.
Oh yeah, okay, that aligns with like our weather report, because we have the weather report in the court record, right? It is here somewhere. Got the autopsy. Here it is. Oh no, it's not this. Okay, Oracle, get some sleep, get some sleep. And have a good Sunday. Oh, other things that are important are, we got the staff back, but it's missing like the magical like crystal ball that was in the middle. This is one of the greatest, really? I'm liking this one so far. It's definitely complicated. Oh, here we go, this is the weather data. So this like, lightning approximately 10 to 11. Okay, so that like matches with what Larry's saying, so that's okay.
I've been sleeping, not sure for how long. Suddenly, zing! The world in front of me went white.
Thank you for the 9-month resub, Peppermint _ cordial. Your support means the world to Sparky and Mio. But hold on, now we've got an intriguing mystery. Did Mio commit the ultimate crime of being too awesome? Let's continue unraveling this case together. Detective Mail sign Magnifying Glass Fox.
I like it! Did I commit the crime of being too awesome? Thank you for being there for me, Sparky. But yeah, thank you so much, Cordy. The speed... there must be some people that do speed runs, right? She just wants more trades. I mean, this is probably true, but... probably true. But hey, you know what? I'll take it. If I have to bribe her, I don't mind.
Like I just been slapped in the face by my old girlfriend, Naomi. And then... it was on fire! The bridge was on fire.
Committed the crime of being too cute. I like that. I like that. I gotta get an attorney now. Who's gonna defend me? I want Mia to do it, but we have to go back in time. Although maybe we can get Pearls or Maya to like channel Mia. I'd take Mia, I think, as my attorney. Phoenix? I don't trust Phoenix. Edgy? Maybe. Yeah, exactly. Get Edgeworth to do it. Edgy would be alright.
Dusky bridge caught on fire? Are you saying you saw it with your own eyes? Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye? I'm telling the truth. There are still 3 cycle locks remaining.
Oh, that's right. Edgeworth thinks these are called psycho locks instead of psyche locks.
That means he's still trying to hide something. By the way, Larry, where were you when you saw that happen? Where you say? What do you mean?
Did I mess up? I don't think so. I think everything's okay so far.
What do you mean? What do I mean? Just answer the question. I was in my own room, by the main hall. Where else would I be?
He was in his own room by the main hall. Huh. I thought he was saying he was at... I thought he just said that he was at the, Heavenly Hall where we were before, but maybe not. Why is he stuttering so much? I mean, I guess Larry's just a nervous guy. The suspect is accused of being too awesome. Where is she? Who does she... It's me, it's me. 27 pairs of sunglasses. I like it.
As usual, you're as transparent as an empty jelly jar.
How does she plead?
Na 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 na. The problem, I suspect, lies there. There? What do you mean, there? It's impossible for you to have seen lightning strike Dusky Bridge from your room.
Okay, can we look at... We have... Alright, we have a map. Let's check the map. Huh. This looks like... He was saying he was in his room at in the main hall, which is at Hazakura Temple. So if he was there, it looks like he probably could not see the bridge from here, right? It always... I know! Even the last case was all about this map, but now the map just got bigger. So if he was at Heavenly Hall, he could have seen the bridge strike. But if he was at Hazakura Temple, I don't think he could have seen the bridge strike, right? We don't have anything else, right? So I guess we have to present this. Just a note to Iris, the autopsy report, testimony, staff, etc., etc. Okay, yep. I think it's gotta be this. Take that! The child's playmat. It really does look like it. We need some of those like wooden little trains that, you know, they connect together with magnets. Those are great.
This is a map of the area. Take a look around the vicinity of Hazakura Temple. What am I looking for? I think that should be fairly obvious. The main hall is surrounded by trees, and it's impossible to see the bridge from here. What? Why didn't you tell me that before?
You're the one that should know, Larry.
Well, what about it?
How about what?
Do you feel like talking now?
About what? Larry! Dot dot dot.
It looks like it won't be that easy after all. You leave me no choice. I'll have to move on to the next step. You weren't in your room at the temple, so then, where were you? You don't know that I wasn't in my room. So where was Larry, and why was he there? If I've read the situation up to this point correctly, the answer is fairly obvious.
Well, man, I think he was probably at Heavenly Hall, right? Because he was just there earlier when we talked to him, and he was all going on about how great it is, and now he likes to be there. So, seems suspicious?
Very well then, let's test my theory. Alright. A place you witnessed. Lightning striking... Okay, whatever. The Dusky Bridge.
It's gotta be Heavenly Hall, right? Because we were just talking to him about it. And he wasn't at the Inner Temple because then he'd still be stuck there. So I think it's pretty much our only choice.
The place you saw the lightning strike from was naturally Heavenly Hall.
Bum bum bum.
Why would I be hanging out in this old shack? It's freezing cold. There's no electricity, and it could fall apart at any minute. Larry, how do you know that anyway? How do you know there's no electricity? After all, it's not that dark yet. Ah! Uh-oh. In other words, you just proved evidence to prove my theory, or provided evidence to prove my theory. My theory that you've at least once in your life visited Heavenly Hall after sunset.
Yay! Alright, one more done.
I have to admit, I'm impressed, Edgy. You're in a totally different league from Nick.
Damn! So rude.
That's nice. Now, tell me. What were you doing at this cold little shack last night?
We don't know how long Larry's been there. Do we? I don't know. I forget if he's told us, like, when he arrived or not.
That's what you might call affaire de corps.
Affaire de corps? What the heck is that? He's putting up new paper lightning bolts. Oh. Oh, I see. I see. He's trying to use French.
I think you mean affaire de corps.
I can't speak French though. He hasn't? Oh, he hasn't said if he has or not? Oh well. Well, it worked though. It worked.
Could it be you were waiting for someone?
Oh no! He's sweating.
You really are one scary guy, you know? I believe that last night you were waiting for this person to come meet you.
Alright. Well, as far as who he's waiting for, I think it's gotta be... Yeah. Affaire de corps. I know corps is heart, right? C-O-E-C-O... whatever. Yeah, and affaire is like, yeah, matters of the heart. Yeah, I think it's definitely Iris, because that's who he's obsessed with. I don't think it could be anyone else, so... let's do it.
Take that! There's only one person you'd wait for in a horrible place like this, Larry. I told you before, don't call me Larry. The person you were waiting for was Iris. Oh, suddenly I feel cold all over, Edgy. No doubt because of my chilly glare. So you think I got the hots for Sister Iris, huh?
I mean, you've totally just told us before so many times that she's your favorite, Larry.
Do you have some kind of evidence? Got something that proves I was waiting for her? Or are you just guessing?
Yeah, he told us like so many times about how she's his sweetheart. He has the painting in the background? Let's see.
This is where I draw the line in this ridiculous little game. Here's the evidence that proves you're waiting for Iris.
Alright, let's look at the evidence, I guess. What do we have? I guess it's not the map again. Occult New Year's issue, probably not. Photo of Elise. I don't think this is proof that he's waiting for Iris. We have the note to Iris. Oh! Ooh, But wait, is he a blackmailer also? Hold on. There's something I must talk to you about. I'll be waiting for you tonight at 10 at Heavenly Hall. Make sure you come unless you want your secret to be exposed. No. Wait. So, this has got to be the evidence though, right? But maybe Larry knows about it and he's coming to defend her because he loves her. So he's gonna show up there and beat up the blackmailer. I don't see him as a blackmailer. Oh, maybe he's just been playing like dumb the whole time and he's a secret mastermind, but I don't know. Ah, hi Bananas! Thank you for the head pat. Thank you. It's gotta be this. It's gotta be this.
Here's your evidence. You called her to this spot with a pathetic blackmail letter.
No, could he really be? Oh no!
Oh, hey, give that back. You're embarrassing me.
Oh, come on, Larry. Oh no, he really is a blackmailer. Is it fake blackmailing? I hope so.
What are you doing with that anyway? It's not important. I misjudged you, Larry.
What do you mean?
Taking advantage of a woman's frailty like that. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Oh, Larry. There's no justice. There's just us. Oh, no. Larry, how could you? You know what? No, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Larry has to have come to like help defend Iris. Let's see.
First of all, what's this at the top of the letter? It says, "Salutation here." Well, that's what it said in the book. Letter writing for dummies.
No, he really did write it. Oh my god.
You're not supposed to actually write that. That's where you're supposed to write, "Dear Iris."
Not "salutation here." Fair enough. I'm so sorry. Oh, hi Reggie. Happy Sunday. Oh, alright. We got it. Unlock successful. Let's talk about it. The night of the crime, shall we? Still can't help but feel bad for him. Yeah, I feel a little bit bad. He's really a moron. Happy Sunday to you too. Thank you. I don't want to go to work tomorrow. Oh, no. But I have to. It's okay. Gotta make money. I know. I feel like this weekend was so short for some reason. But that's okay. I'm just convincing myself. I'm like, it's okay. I have to move a couch for work tomorrow. I'm not even supposed to do it. What? No! That seems heavy. It was fun though. Yeah! Thank you for coming yesterday, Reggie. Yeah. Today I was pretty busy because I had to go out, but I got my umbrella back, so I'm very happy about that. I lost my umbrella at the on the Shinkansen or near the Shinkansen area, and they found it and they called me, and then I went and picked it up today. So I was very happy I was able to get my umbrella back. It feels like a very Japan thing. In the US, I think I would have just been like, "See ya later, umbrella. Bon voyage." Yeah, Sunday night. Oh wow. They found my number from the umbrella. No. So there's like a website. So when I went back, I was like, I lost my umbrella, and they gave me a little paper, and they said, go to the website and fill out this form, and put like what you lost and describe it, and then put your number, And then if we find it, we'll send you a message over email, and then we'll also call you and like arrange for you to like come get it. And they did, so they sent me a message and they said they were gonna call me. And then they called me and I talked to the lady and she told me like where to go, and she gave me like a confirmation number to pick it up. And then I took the little confirmation number and I went there today and I picked it up. Yay! Yeah, they have a nice system for things, so a little out of my way. I had to go pretty far to pick it up, but that's okay. I got my umbrella back. It was an expensive umbrella. It was like 5,000 yen, so it was worth it to go get it. If it was just like a 7-Eleven umbrella or something, then I wouldn't have cared, but it was a nice one. Seems kind of complicated for Lost and Found. They're very organized. Yeah, they're very organized. If they have it there on the day, they will check right then for you. But the guy checked and they didn't have it, so I had to like fill out the form on the site. But once I did, they mailed me back the next day, so it was pretty fast. And then I said today was the best day to come pick it up, so.
So, you were here in Heavenly Hall last night, weren't you, Larry?
Can you do it anywhere? Yeah, pretty much like most of the... I mean, every like... what do you call it? Transportation company will have their own method for doing things. But usually they will take all the items to like a specific lost and found area, and then you can go there or inquire online either way. And then usually they will keep things only for a certain amount of time, and then they will give it to like the city or like the local police department, and then the police department or whatever will keep it for a certain amount of time and then usually get rid of things eventually if nobody ever claims them. I lost my gloves before on the bus, and I told the bus driver the next time I rode the bus, and he told me where to go. And then I went to like the main office of like the bus company, and I described my gloves and they had them and I got them back. So yeah, it's pretty good. People are pretty good about turning things into the lost and found, which is nice. Occasionally people do steal umbrellas. I would say that's the one thing you might lose. But I would say they usually don't steal nice umbrellas, but you might find your like convenient umbrella accidentally taken every rare once in a while. But everything else, I think it's pretty easy to get your stuff back, which is nice.
Alright. And you saw the lightning hit Dusky Bridge, didn't you? Sorry, Edgy.
Sorry doesn't cut it, you scumbag, threatening a young lady like that.
Gulp. Wait, hold up.
You have no idea if there's a lost and found? There probably is, somewhere. Probably.
What now, pal? What are you talking about? What threatening stuff?
I'll tell you what, you tried to scare Iris by threatening to expose her secret, pal.
What do you mean threaten? When did I threaten her?
Your note was definitely threatening. Yeah. Unless you want your secret to be exposed. That sure sounds like a threat to me, pal. Blackmail, in fact.
Give me a break. It's a love letter. Haven't you ever been in love? What did you just say? My love for her burns so hotly, can melt all the snow on this mountain.
Come on, Larry, really?
Oh, then what is this secret you mentioned? Come on, Edgy. Don't you get it? I'm talking about the secret love between her and me.
Mostly Facebook groups and stuff. That's nice if you can still get some things back sometimes. Here it's like, yeah, a little organized, so they have a lot of police boxes here, so if you lose something, usually there's like a police box like close by where like usually like just one policeman or like maybe 2 sometimes, are at the little police box. And so if you lose anything, you can just like drop it off there, which is nice.
Obviously, she wouldn't want old lady Bikini to know about it, right? About our hot and sour, bittersweet love affair.
Oh my god, Larry.
Alright, then why did you send a love letter in a business-like manila envelope?
You have a dedicated pocket for your stuff. If it's not there, you've lost it. That's how I don't lose things. I couldn't put the umbrella in the pocket though. I'm pretty good about not losing my wallet. The police boxes are pretty convenient. I used them before when I got lost. And I was like not sure where like a certain building is. Yeah, maybe I just need a bigger pocket.
Give me a break. It's not my fault I didn't have any of the envelopes. Yeesh.
Then why were you so quick to apologize, pal? Yeah, when I was on my trip, I had a backpack, and I had also like a bag because I was bringing clothes with me as well. And but my umbrella doesn't fit in the backpack. It's not like a folding umbrella. Those tend to be like a little weak. We have like really strong winds here, so like if you don't have like a sturdy umbrella, they will turn inside out quickly. The folding ones that are like the collapsible, smaller ones, the collapsible type are good to have though. I have one of those. Yeah, this was like a real, like it's a pretty big size umbrella. Sturdy. Stay home when it rains. 200 IQ. Man, if only I could. Makes bananas.
It's because Edgy gave me that scary look of his.
Yeah, I prefer to stay home when it rains, to be honest. Oh, it snowed here, by the way. It snowed on Saturday. I was so excited. I thought I missed the snow, but it snowed one more time. It didn't stick, but it did actually snow, so I got to see snow once this year.
What's wrong, Edgy? Why are you so quiet all of a sudden? That's it? That's what all those huge locks were about?
What did I do with the snow? Nothing. I just saw it. Yeah, I just saw it.
I don't understand why you were so defensive. Well, I don't know either. I guess the thing is, you shouldn't expect too much from a guy like me.
Well, that's for sure, Larry.
Hey, come on! Don't let it get you down.
This guy. That. But Mr. Edgeworth. He's got the mindset of a 3rd grader. Yeah. Well, I'm glad to know that it wasn't actually a blackmailing letter. That he's just so not good at writing letters that it came off as a blackmail letter. This guy is still hiding something. I know it.
What do you mean, detective?
Don't forget what this guy said just a minute ago. Alright.
If you really want to know, last night I saw something incredible.
Ooh, alright, what did you see? Larry, fess up.
He's right. Larry. What? You're looking at me like a hungry dog that just found a bone. What was this something incredible you saw last night? You're gonna tell me, Larry, one way or another.
Alright, something incredible. Let's talk about it.
No, I already told you, didn't I? I saw lightning strike Dusky Bridge. Yes, and I believe it was the incredible sight you saw. But now that I think about it, something doesn't quite ring true. What doesn't? That's all there is to your story. Your heart wouldn't have had all those locks. Therefore, Larry, I do believe you saw something last night. Something more incredible than lightning.
Hi, Bunny. How are you doing? Hello, hello. Happy Sunday. Oh, wow. It's when something smells, it's usually the butts.
What? When? Where? Why?
How? Oh, Larry. He's sweating, though. Hey, what do y'all think you're doing? We found out, by the way, Bunny, since you got here, that you know how Iris got that, like, blackmail letter that we found, like, in the main hall? It turns out it was from Larry, but he didn't actually mean for it to be a blackmail letter. It said it was gonna, like, expose her secret, but supposedly the secret is that, like, they love each other. And he's just a moron who can't write letters. Supposedly. Yeah. I have to allow moron. I allow it. Oh, Larry. Yeah. If you hide anything from Mr. Edgeworth, I'll arrest you on the spot, pal. Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no! What did he see? Oh my god. It's gotta be something about Iris. It's gotta be, right? Cause like, you know, it's Iris, so alright. What's wrong, sir? If you hide anything, he's definitely hiding. Yeah. Maybe Larry's the murderer after all. Oh my god, no! I hope not. Well, actually no, maybe. No, you know what? I want Iris to get what's coming to her. I think it's gotta be her. Because she's never gotten properly... Wait, no, she was. She was arrested in the last case.
Does this mean I have to do it all over again? Why are you glaring at me like I'm next to be hit by a bolt of lightning?
She broke out of jail. Yeah, maybe so. Maybe that's what it is. Alright, so she's been on the loose.
Just about had it with this Harlequin. I really want to drag the truth out of him. Just have to drag him to the witness stand.
Alright. Alright, so we're gonna continue. The only way Larry could murder someone is by incompetence. I 100% agree with that. It can't be Larry. It can't be Larry. Or can it? I don't know. Wait, I think... Okay, it should be okay, right? Alright. You never know. True! You never know. It's true. But could it be? I hope not. I hope not. February 9th, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 1. Oh my. Mr. Laurie spells that way about me? She doesn't even know that Larry really likes her? Oh man, he's under the impression that she's like in love with him. Delusional. I mean, the guy is pretty confident, I guess.
Apparently, he isn't aware of your real secret at all. This is no time to be embarrassed.
I'm sorry. I'm just hardly accustomed to that sort of thing.
Worry not. And in my case, whatever it was that he saw on the night of the incident, mark my words, I will drag it out of him.
Does that mean Mr. Laurie is the witness today? Larry sees female. Boner. Yeah, he really likes everybody. He gets like so into the girls that he likes too. Feels like the game's really leaning into this love thing, so I'm starting to suspect Larry. Oh no! Could it be? No!
No.
Oh, it's not gonna be Larry on the witness stand. Okay. Oh, alright, alright.
I believe that none will be the first to take the stand.
Alright, it's gonna be Sexy Bikini. The Sister Bikini! Sexy Sister Bikini!
She claims to have seen the very instant in which you carried out the crime. I just want to ask you one last time. It really wasn't you who killed Miss Elise Donut, correct?
That is correct. It wasn't me.
Very well then.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes.
You are a prosecutor, aren't you? Are you sure about this? If your true identity is revealed.
Don't worry. I've made the necessary arrangements.
You forgot she existed. Oh yeah, she's coming back. And she's got the sexiest voice in town. All donuts come with the hole after all. Oh my. I see.
Iris, it is a prosecutor's job to doubt people. But right now, I am a defense attorney. A defense attorney's job is to believe in people. And to believe until the bitter end.
Okay.
That's what my friend told me once.
Oh, could that have been Phoenix? Maybe. Mr. Edgeworth?
I simply ask that you watch and decide for yourself whether or not I am fit to do the task I have been entrusted.
Very well, sir. I leave my defense in your capable hands. Alright, let's go! It's bikini time! Bikini in February. Ooh. February 9th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 7. Let's go! I'm gonna drink some water too.
Court is now in session for the trial of Sister Iris of Hazakura Temple.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? He lost his mustache again. This is a different judge. I think this is the Canadian judge, right? Just 1 month off in real time? Wait, 1 month off. When? What?
The defense does indeed appear to be ready. However, the same cannot be said for the prosecution in this case.
Indeed.
I'm not sure I like such a blatant waste of the court's time. An empty prosecutor's chair can only mean...
It's gonna be pain. No! Not that guy! Oh my god. Last time we saw him, he had a mustache? I don't think so. I think this judge has never had a mustache. There's like this is a blonde judge, he's Canadian. And then there's like Santa Claus judge, who also has a big white bushy beard, but he's a different guy.
An empty prosecutor's chair can only mean that the prosecutor has no confidence in their ability to prove their case. It would seem this case is already over before it had a chance to begin.
Oh, okay. We're done? Oh, great.
I'm ready to announce my verdict at this time. This court finds the defendant...
Objection! Oh no! Oh my god, his sister came back! Hello! Franziska von Karma! The prosecution stands ready.
And you are?
Francisca von Karma, prosecuting prodigy. Prosecuting prodigy.
Von Karma, you say? Perchance, you wouldn't be of any relation to the legendary prosecutor Manfred von Karma?
Legends are a thing of the past. I am a von Karma, that is all. Upon a special request, I flew in today for the purposes of prosecuting this case.
You did? Then you must be quite a big shot, eh? By the way, Mr. Edgeworth.
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm almost certain that I've seen you somewhere before. Or am I just imagining things? You look very much like a prosecutor I met once.
I believe you are imagining things, Your Honor.
Miss Von Karma, do you have anything to say?
There's no such weakling as this man among those of the prosecutor's office.
There isn't? But I'm sure, once before, in this court— Ah!
I told you, there is no such weakling.
Oh yeah, she's got a whip, and she is not afraid to use it. Yeah, no, well, we already know no certifications are checked here, because in the last case, right, Phoenix was impersonated by a guy that used like a piece of cardboard as a badge. And like the whole case like went through. And then he had to go like redefend the person.
What is that? A whip? I'm not sure I care for such a thing in my courtroom.
Nobody wants to look at the badge, you know? I rarely get like a good reaction when I show it. I keep trying, but no one cares.
Billy, remove that whip.
Hold it!
Oh my goodness.
I have no objection to the whip.
Edgy. Ah, Darkslayer, welcome back. Playing some mahjong. How did it go? How's the flow?
You don't?
The prosecution can wield a whip or drink 17 cups of coffee. But there's still only one truth.
Narrow first place win. Nice! Congratulations.
Non-existent bureaucracy. Maybe this is an ideal world. Maybe not though. Since we know what happened in the last case, it was a disaster. We had to go back and do everything over. I feel like the court case would end if the prosecutor just straight up attacked the judge. Well, in real life, yeah, they would get kicked out for sure, right?
But there's still only one truth. That is what I stand here to prove today.
Yeah, straight to jail. Straight to jail with you. I think Santa Claus judge seemed to actually like the whip. It was very suspicious.
This promises to be interesting, Miles Edgeworth. I had expected to face Phoenix right here today. But looking at you now, maybe this is what I've been waiting for all this time. Miles Edgeworth, I will not allow this chance to crush you. This chance to crush you slip through my fingers.
Dang, alright. He's like, whatevs, lady.
I see you brought your flair for the histrionic.
How old is Renzi again? I think she is... I don't know how long she's been gone, right? Because she like left on a plane and she was gone. I don't know, has it been a year or two? Because she was quite young. Is she also like a teenager or is she in her 20s? She's definitely like a kid-ish.
Allow me to add to the things I'm not sure about. People acting bizarrely in my court.
17 or 18. Oh, okay. Will it say in the court record? Let's see. Ah, 19. All right, she's 19. But she was a prosecutor at age 13. Like, I guess she was been gone though. She might have been like 18 or 17 when she was like previously in the other cases, right? Yeah, I think so. And then she left. I think she went to Germany or something. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah.
Allow me to add to the things I'm not sure about. People acting bizarrely in my court.
The stage is set. Now, continue with the proceedings, Your Honor.
Very well. Ms. Von Karma, please give an outline of this case. With as little whipping as possible.
The murder victim is the famed picture book author, Miss Elise Donut. Her body was found in the Hazakura Temple courtyard. She had been stabbed through the torso by a ceremonial sword from a golden statue.
I wouldn't admit to lining up to be whipped by a 19-year-old hottie. However, oh my. Yeah, as little whipping as possible. I have to say, whipping should not have a place in the courtroom. I'm gonna guess this case is gonna be really hard. Probably. It's the last one after all. However.
The sword in this picture is the weapon in question, correct? Very well. The court accepts this photo of the crime scene.
Crime photo added to the court record. The courtyard where Elise Donut was murdered. Alright. There is no mistake. This was the doing of Sister Iris. After all, there's a witness to her crime.
Very well. Please bring this witness to the stand.
Dun dun dun!
And so, it begins. My first and last trial as a defense attorney.
Alright, let's go, Edgy Poo! I have faith in you.
Witness, state your name and occupation, please.
Hold on here. I'm not sure about being not sure if I care for this at all.
Wait, he's not sure about being not sure?
Witness, please stand up, nice and straight.
Why is she so short?
If I recall correctly, there are a few milk crates in the defendant's lobby for our back pain-plagued witness.
Bailiff, fetch a crate for this poor lady, please.
Oh, she just hunched over? She's not actually that short. She's just hunched over. Okay.
Once again, your name and occupation, please.
Little old me. Well, I'm the head nun of Hazakura Temple on Eagle Mountain. My name is Bikini. You got it? Bikini. Nice to meet everyone.
Bikini.
But you don't appear to be wearing a bikini right now.
We got the sexy voice and the whip. That's right. Watch out.
Wow. The courtroom is the garden of holy judgment. Those with lechery in their hearts should leave this sanctuary at once.
Yeah, you tell him. You tell him, Franziska.
You want me to leave?
Oh, admitted.
No need to get your bikinis in a twist. Let me tell you, I'm a sight to behold in summer.
In any case, witness, I hear that you saw the crime take place on the night in question.
Why are we talking about bikinis again? I mean, that's her name. The nun's name is Bikini.
That's right. I can still hardly believe it myself, to be honest. There's no way dear little Iris could do anything like that.
Let us hear what you have to say then. First, tell us about your own movements that night, eh?
Her parents were onto something. I wonder, it must be her last name though, right? Maybe? Or is that her, is it her first name? Is it her only name? Is she like one of those people that only has one name, like Madonna or Prince? Alright, the night of the murder. Let's talk about it. That night, I was helping an acolyte with her training in the inner temple. But, well, as you can see, my back likes to act up violently. So, I left Iris to help the acolyte and returned to Hazakura Temple. There's no bath at the inner temple, you see, and I needed a long, hot soak. It was after I'd finished, just as I was heading back. That's when I saw it. Oh, it's her church name. Okay, maybe so. Gonna become a pop star with it? The bikini? Yeah. Do it. Alright, well, wait, what did she see? We didn't hear. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna have to do the cross-examination. His eyes are so big. Why is Sister Bikini flirting with me? I don't know. She really likes to use slightly suspicious dialogue. I swear. The Church of Bikini. Come and worship.
So, it was simply coincidence that you found yourself returning to Hazakura Temple.
Yes, you could say that. If my back hadn't been in so much pain, I would have stayed at the inner temple.
That sounds like a pretty important statement she just made.
There's only one problem with this testimony that I can see. And you're not about to fall at the first hurdle now, are you, Miles Edgeworth?
Mr. Edgeworth, please begin your cross-examination.
Alright, let's go.
Cross-examination. The night of the murder. Alright, you know what we do. We press on everything. Night I was helping an acolyte with her training in the inner temple, but...
What is this inner temple?
Oh yeah. Miles is the attorney. So Phoenix, got damaged, and Phoenix is in the hospital. So Miles was asked to be the defense. He didn't die! He's not dead. Oh yeah, I have the Discord. He's not dead, don't worry. But now Edgeworth has appeared and is like taking on suddenly a defense attorney role. Yeah, he'll rise from the ashes. It's no problem. No, he's not dead. Alright. Well, see, conversing with the spirits is what we train people to do, right?
We'll be the ones asking you the questions, madam.
In order to do that, a place strong in spiritual power is required. There's a small temple across Dusky Bridge called the Inner Temple. Acolytes must spend an entire night there to undergo intense training.
And how exactly do you help with this process?
It's all quite exacting. It can't be performed without a nun supervising.
It was originally Japanese. Yeah, the game is originally a Japanese game. And then it got translated to a bunch of languages. But I think part of the reason why it was so successful is because it had really good translations. Yeah, the original name of the game is Gyakuten Saiban, I think.
Like a tutor, watching to make sure a spoiled child studies.
A tutor with a whip in your case. If that's the case, then why did you return to Hazakura Temple, where the murder took place?
Alright. As you can see, my back likes to act up violently. Alright, let's talk about it. Oh, the orb on the shirt. Oh, it's the same as on the staff. Ooh, I think you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Interesting, interesting.
Violently?
That's right. It's no laughing matter, especially in winter. I can't hold anything heavier than a knife and fork during the cold months. Good translations. I remember just in the first case that made you confused about the time zone. The game implied that we're in the USA. Yeah! So I think the game is set in the US, sort of. We like to joke that it's like Japanifornia. And that it's like some kind of weird Japan version of the US, I think. But I think there is sometimes some kind of like weirdness with the translations, but overall, I think they do a really good job of like making lots of jokes and cultural references. It's not just like a straight translation, which I think is really nice. Because I think some things might not always translate well, so yeah, I think they do a good job of it. Just being alive is like strict training. But yeah, I think it's supposed to be the US, but it's like definitely US as seen through Japanese game developer eyes, I think. Written from the point of Japanese game developers.
On the night of the murder, was this fabulous back of yours hurting again?
That's right. Raging like a bull in a pig pen. I almost fainted once or twice. I just knew that unless I warmed it up, it was gonna finally finish me off. Alright. Alright, so she left Iris to help the Acolyte and returned to Hazakura Temple. Let's talk about it. Hold it!
You left Iris to help. With what?
What do you think? The Acolyte's training, of course. It was just past 10 p.m., so we were starting to enter into the training exercises proper. Yeah, they do have a really high conviction rate. I don't know if it's 99%, but it's pretty high.
Wasn't it your place to remain with the disciple?
Well, the job is simply to watch over the Acolyte so that they don't pass away.
Just to confirm this point again, that night, you met Iris in the inner temple, correct?
Yes. She's a gentle, honest girl. She's never once failed to follow my directions. Alright, we're at the next statement. There's no bath at the inner temple, and I needed a long, hot soak. Let's talk about it.
So, you returned to the Hazakura Temple in order to take a bath.
My back's to blame for everything. It's a do or be done in kind of world, after all.
How long were you in the bath for, if you don't mind me asking?
My. What a filthy little rogue you are. I know what's on your mind. Japanifornia is the best description I've ever heard. It's kind of true, right? There's so many like Japanese things that are there, but it's definitely supposed to be the US somehow. She is a real flirt. Yeah, I'm happy with the voice I selected for her. We picked the sexy voice for the nun even before we knew that her name was Bikini, and then it worked out so well.
I bet your next question's gonna be, where exactly did you wash? Yeah, I'm glad you like it, Darkslayer and Gamer Radiant. This is why you have to watch the young ones.
What are you going on about?
Pathetic, Miles Edgeworth.
Wonder what it would be like if old grandma voice won the vote. Oh god.
The lowest of the low.
Yes, there's some sort of kick me sign stuck to the defense's bench.
Yeah, now you know what Phoenix feels like.
Anyway, I couldn't afford to be away from my post for too long. You understand. So...
After I'd finished, just as I was heading back, that's when I saw it. Alright, what'd you see? Let's talk about it.
The crime took place in the courtyard, correct?
When you go from my room to the main hall, you have to take a winding hallway from which you can see the courtyard.
That's right. In other words, it was pure coincidence that the witness saw the crime taking place before her eyes. There was no complicated setup in this case.
That certainly seems to be true.
Oh, Samuel_Yager. Sparky never misses being British because she's always proud of her unique Fox identity. Whether British, American, or from any corner of the world, Sparky embraces her special mix with joy and excitement.
Aww.
Let's celebrate diversity and unity together. Globe Fox Party Popper.
I don't think Sparky even knew she was British before. I should have put it in her personality description, I guess.
There is indeed only one problem with this testimony. If I can clearly point out what it is, then I can begin to quantify just how good this witness's memory and observation skills are.
Oh wait, okay. So we're back at the beginning now. So that means we have to present something. So let's let's take a look at the evidence since we're here. See what we got. Alright, we got the attorney's badge. We got the Magatama, victim staff, the Shichishito, the hanging scroll, Iris's hood. Oh, it seems like all of the hoods have like the purple balls on them. So maybe that's not specific to this one having the one missing. I think maybe it wasn't new. Yeah, the seaweed sword. It does really look like seaweed, right? We've got the note to Iris, which is the not blackmail letter from Larry Butts, who thinks that he and Iris are in love, even though she's completely unaware of that. We've got the Hazakura Temple map, which is always popular as an evidence item. Weather data, and the weather data is basically saying like there's snow until 10:50, lightning from 10 to 11, and lightning struck the bridge at 10:45, and then it was on fire for 30 minutes. Okay, I'm sure that'll come up later. We've got the Occult New Year's issue, which features Hazakura Temple. We have the photo of Elise, taken by Larry, showing the purple thing. We have Iris's testimony. Ooh! This might be good because, let's see. Yes, she says she was in her room the whole time. But right here, Bikini is saying that Iris was watching the Acolyte, aka Maya. So I think we should present Iris's testimony on the thing where she says that she left Iris with the Acolyte. Because they were supposed to be at the temple that's like across the way, the inner temple, right? Yeah. Maybe the purple orbs are some commonly known thing in Japan. I don't think so. I don't. Well, maybe they are. I don't know about them. I want to know about them. Because they're purple. Alright. I'm looking for the part where she's saying that she... Here it is, here it is. She left Iris to help the Acolyte. No, it can't be true. Because we have the evidence here, Iris's testimony, that says she was in her room. Lies, lies. Let's present it. Okay.
Witnesses have to go under... Witnesses have to undergo their own trials, I'm afraid. The defendant's fate rests on their powers of observation and memory, after all. Well, objection!
Well, well, well. Don't worry. I'm more than up to the task. I'm a woman of faith, after all. The head honcho of Hazakura Temple.
In that case, Miss Honcho, I'd like you to explain something for me. The discrepancy between your testimony and that of the defendant, Iris. She claims that after ringing the lights out bell, she went back and stayed in her room.
How about that?
Which means she did not go to the inner temple at all.
No. She said that.
A defendant or a witness? Who is more likely to lie, do you suppose? The defendant is simply lying to cover her back.
But that's completely illogical. The murder was committed in the courtyard of Hazakura Temple.
Yeah, it's a good point. Why would she say that she was at the temple when Bikini's testimony would have actually helped her, saying that she was over at the inner temple, right?
Exactly. Claiming that she went to the inner temple would make for a much better alibi.
Exactly. Yeah, how about that, Von Karma?
But that is odd. Whatever the reason, I can't believe that she'd lie.
She does indeed have honest eyes.
Oh my god, Judge is always fooled by this girl.
All people lie. That is my belief.
Why am I the only one being whipped in here?
You're starting to question her competency. She's mediumly competent, I would say. She's better than some of the other prosecutors.
Anyway, neither the witness nor the defendant have any reason to lie. Which means... we must call your memory into question.
Dear, dear, dear. You're older than me, and yet you want to play that game, do you?
Damn! She took whipping classes. Oh man.
Well, that isn't exactly what I,
My memory's perfect. Crystal clear. Especially in winter.
Then I suppose it's too early to end this cross-examination, eh? Mr. Edgeworth, if you are going to question the memory of this witness, you will need to show me a more decisive piece of evidence.
Understood, Your Honor. I was naive to think that that alone would do the trick.
Please add your comments about Iris to the testimony. And let us return to the cross-examination.
A boot.
Alright. That night, I was helping an acolyte with her training in the inner temple. But...
Alright, as I'm guessing there's gotta be more, there's more to it, right? Very Canadian, very Canadian.
well, as you can see, my back likes to act up violently.
Wait, this is all... Okay, okay. Oh, here's the additional stuff.
Iris came to the inner temple. She was dressed exactly as she had been at dinner.
No, I already know what we gotta do here. And because we know that Iris gave her hood to Phoenix, right? As like a good luck thing. Right. We have this. So we can present it.
Iris's hood. Received before the lights out bell the night of the crime. Protects from evil spirits. Exactly. So she couldn't have been dressed exactly the same, because we know we have this. So yeah. Objection!
Witness, let's get one thing straight. The defendant whom you claim to have met. She was wearing this demon warding hood, correct?
Of course. That is a very important piece of clothing, I'll have you know. Oh, wait a minute.
Hold it right there. Why do you have that?
Oh, I love Edgy's little, like, you know, it used to be enraging, but now that he's on my side, I'm like, okay, I'm with it. I'm here for it.
That's the question of the day now, isn't it, Miss Von Karma? I'll have you know that this hood was given to someone as a gift that night.
Yeah, now we see.
Before the lights out bell was rung.
What?
You know where I'm going with this, don't you? The witness had seen the defendant as she claims. Then the Iris she saw should have been missing this very hood.
Alright, we got the good music. Let's go.
Well. Oh my god, we can see like the boxes that she's standing on when it like goes back to like the full courtroom view.
It's not a bad feeling at all, exposing contradictions like this. Now I understand that happy look on Wright's face every time he does it.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Order in the court.
Sister, this hood, you have spare ones around the temple, don't you?
Spares? Well, I do tend to make too many of them.
I see. A stockpile, a surplus of hoods, eh?
Each nun is only given one hood. This should be the only hood that Iris owned.
Then this is quite strange.
What?
If there was a surplus of hoods, then she could have worn one of those. There's no contradiction here.
I'm sorry to break this to you, Miss Von Karma, but you won't get away that easily. Discrepancies such as this will sow seeds in any human heart. The seeds of doubt.
Witness. While I don't wish to call your testimony into doubt, you must give every detail with precision.
I'm not sure I'm comfortable going along with this.
Sister, you shall continue with your testimony. Tell us what you saw after finishing your bath, on your way back to the inner temple.
Those seeds of doubt are sprouting in the judge's heart. They just need a little more stimulation to bear fruit. Contradictory stimulation.
Alright then. Witness testimony. After my bath. Let's talk about it. I finished my bath around 11, and I thought I should return to the inner temple. And as I was walking back, I heard a noise from the courtyard. I took a look, and Iris was, oh, Mystic Elise. And with that sword of all things.
Yeah.
Mystic Elise was staying in the corner room, which faces out into the courtyard. The stabbing I saw must have occurred after she was pushed out of her window.
Wait a second though. I think this timeline does not line up, because she said she finished the bath at 11, and then as she was walking back, she heard the screaming, right? Suspicious, because we know... Wait. I think... Hold on, we have to check. I thought the murder happened earlier. Didn't it?
Where do we have the, no. Oh! Aha! So, I think this is also working with the testimony that we have, because this is 10 to 11, and she says she finished her bath at 11, and then she heard the screaming, so I think that still lines up, but then also, this says body fell 10 feet after death, and that she said that she was stabbed after falling. So, there's discrepancy for sure here.
You saw a truly terrible sight, didn't you? If I was in your place, then it would be much like Ms. Von Karma whipping Edgeworth in two in court.
Oh my god, really?
And me seeing it all from this very chair.
You're a little too excited, Judge. A little too excited for that.
Well, something like that.
This judge. His imagination is about as vivid and creative as Detective Gumshoe.
I'd like... Wait. I would look the fool if I commented on such foolishness. He's just calling out her BS. He is, but in a really weird way. A really weird way. Anyway, this case is mine, Miles Edgeworth.
Calling everyone by their full name. Can't you do something about that habit of yours?
Alright, cross-examination after my bath. I think we know what evidence we have to present. I think it's got to be the autopsy report, but I don't know which statement yet. And I still want to get more info out of her, so let's see. Finished bath around 11, thought I should return to the inner temple. Let's talk about it.
How far is it from your room to the inner temple?
Oh, let me think a moment. About 20 minutes on these stumps of mine. Oh, okay. So, she was walking a long time. It's about 15 minutes to Dusky Bridge from Hazakura Temple. The inner temple is just beyond the bridge. Still, you never made it back there that night, did you? That's right. I was heading along the walkway toward the main hall. Alright, as she was walking back, she heard a noise from the courtyard, took a look, and... Let's talk about it.
You say you heard a noise.
Thump. Just like that. That could only be the sound of the victim falling. It's very quiet in the temple, you know. You can even hear the snow falling from the branches. Just like that.
But then, couldn't this noise you heard have been snow falling to the ground?
I never thought of that.
Ho ho, ho 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 ho.
The next one to laugh gets a whipping. Well, whatever the source of the sound, I looked over at the courtyard and... Alright. Iris was... ... Oh, Mystic Elise! And with that sword of all things. Alright, let's talk about it. I know, yeah, she loves the whip. She loves it.
This is the second time that the witness has testified to seeing the defendant. But some doubt remains in these claims.
Hey, just what does that mean? Just because you're a good-looking young man doesn't give you the right to...
The murderer who stabbed the victim with a sword. Sister Bikini, try to recall exactly who it was you saw, as clearly as you can.
Judge is gonna feel the whipping in his sleep. Oh my. Oh my. Well, you're a handsome young man, so I'll forgive you. I know, a gigantic sword.
Oh my. Oh, now that you mention it, there was something awfully strange about her. Something that has been bugging me all this time.
Please, don't keep us in suspense.
Her hood. He's gonna fill in more places than one. Oh my. Her hood?
That's right.
It's coming back to me. Iris, she wasn't wearing her hood. I thought something was out of place, but it all makes sense now, doesn't it? After all, she'd given that hood away to someone, right? Uh-oh, that's not helping us.
Huh. You dug your own grave, Miles Edgeworth.
What do you say, Mr. Edgeworth? Is this testimony important?
I think maybe it's not important. I feel like, although it always wants us to say it's important though, right? But I'm really focused on presenting the evidence about the contradiction between like stabbed then fell versus fell then stabbed. I don't know. I don't think there's an option to shut her up. I don't know. Wait, do you mean the witness or do you mean Von Karma? I'm gonna say it's not important for now, and we can come back to it. We can come back to it. I want to present the thing with like the contradiction about the falling down or not falling down, the order of injury.
This line of questioning is only going to tear the wound open further. These statements are as useless as the investigations of a certain detective.
Ouch! Jeez, Edgeworth.
There's no need to record them.
Well, I hope not. I guess we'll find out later.
Very well. Please, continue with your testimony.
Alright, Mystic Elise was... I know! Random insult of Gumshoe. Why? Poor guy. Faces out into the courtyard. Let's talk about it.
The room the victim was staying in overlooked the courtyard, correct?
Which means the victim's room was on the second floor?
No. Hazakura Temple is a single-story building, but the mountain itself slopes downward, which elevates the main gate side of the temple and the guest rooms in the back to about the height of a two-story building.
I see. And the victim was staying in one of these elevated rooms, correct?
Yes, I should know. I'm the one who carried her things to her room, after all.
Here we go. This is the one. This is the one. I want to do the presenting here because we know this contradicts what we have in the autopsy report, right? Stabbing I saw must have occurred after she was pushed out of her window. Wait a second, lady, because we have evidence to the contrary. No, where is it? Wait. Yeah, here. Cause loss of blood from stab in the back. Body fell 10 feet after death. Check this out. Objection!
Impressive logic. That's what I'd like to say anyway.
Oh, please do. My brain is something else, especially in winter.
However, I think you are overlooking one thing. Miss Von Karma, would you be so kind as to take another look at the autopsy report?
Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Godzoom199. Thank you so much. Welcome. The autopsy report.
The victim did fall from a height of 10 feet. However, this fall was after she was killed.
That's right. It says after death, right here.
Ah, oh, it's the follower goal. Yeah, the follower goal. We're almost halfway there. To 1100. When we get to 1100, then I'll do the 11-hour stream as promised.
The scene the witness claims to have seen is contradictory. If the defendant stabbed and killed the victim there in the courtyard, how did the victim then go on to take a 10-foot fall?
Yeah, looking forward to 11 hours. I said at least until 12 hours I'll do it in one go. After that I'll break it up into like, probably multiple days. But up to 12 I will do it.
Order! Order! The victim was killed and then fell. That is the case. And the victim must have been killed in her room. Don't you agree?
What am I going to be doing for 12 hours? That's a good question. Something I will figure out when we get to 1200 followers. That is the logical conclusion. Yes, that's right. The victim must have been stabbed by the defendant in her own room. And she was then thrown out of her window, down into the courtyard below.
Were there any signs of a struggle in Miss Donut's room? She was stabbed with a sword. That would leave a bloodstain, wouldn't you agree?
Well, Miss Von Karma, was there any blood?
No traces of blood were found in the victim's room.
Your whip has just caused traces of blood to be found in my glorious playoff beard. However, if there was no blood in the room, then your claim that...
I'm sure there's no need for me to go over this, as I'm sure Your Honor is well aware of when a stab wound produces the most blood.
When it produces the most blood...
Very little blood is actually lost at the moment of a blade's insertion. If you want to talk about when the most blood would be lost from a body, that would be when the blade is removed.
Indeed, with the weapon still in place. It acts like a lid on the wound.
I don't like how she knows that. She seemed super well aware of the details of what happens when you stab people. I agree. I feel uncomfortable. Wonder if this is gonna end with her destroying his beard. No. Maybe. We'll have to find out, I guess.
That's true. With the weapon still in the body, there wouldn't be much bleeding. A perfectly reasonable line of thinking.
Dang. Not the beard. Not the beard. Yeah. This guy has like... His beard looks like strangely similar to like Santa Claus Judge. The Canadian judge's beard. I feel like they reused the beard art.
We have come to a conclusion then. The victim was thrown out of the window with the sword still in place. This removes all of the contradictions.
Wait, does it though? Does it?
Does it?
Yeah. I feel like they definitely reused a lot of things. They reused a lot of the characters.
Order, order, order! I must admit, this is a probable version of events.
I'd expect no less from Franziska von Karma. She locates and takes control of every vital point.
It seems that we need a clearer testimony from the witness. Remove all supposition on your part and tell us only the facts, please.
Wait, why did she get short again?
Witness, please remain standing on the crate.
Don't go selling me short now. Come on, come on.
The weight of winter snow has bent me out of shape. Especially my back and my mood. I'm glad you like it, Samuel.
Sister, please give us your testimony. I will give you a vigorous massage once we are finished here.
With the whip.
Oh boy. Alright, alright.
Alright, witness testimony. Further details. Alright, I need to run to the bathroom super fast. Give me 2 minutes or less. I'll be RB.
Oh, gamer Adient, Sparky thinks whipping in the courtroom sounds quite dramatic. But let's keep it light and fluffy here. How about we switch to discussing cute fox tricks or sharing gaming tips instead? Let's keep the chat fun and friendly for everyone to enjoy. Fox video game glowing star.
Alright, I'm back. Alright, time for more testimony. Thank you so much for the redeem, Arian. Oh, thank you for the Vicky More Funny. Thank you. Alright. I do like that howdy emote. Thank you, Bunny. Alright, I will do the live ara as requested. Alright. Okay, psyching myself up. Okay.
Objection. Ara.
Thank you so much, Evian. Hope it was okay. Yay! Alright, good. Alright, we got more testimony from Bikini. This lady, she keeps changing her story. I want to know what's the real story. Hopefully we can find out. Alright. When I looked across at the scene, the sword was already in place. Thinking about it now, I didn't actually see her stab Mystic Elise. Changing your tune now? Sus. Maybe she's the murderer. I've never seen so much blood before. That's when I fainted. You can't blame me, can you? And when I awoke, Mystic Amy was stabbing Mystic Elise through the back. Alright.
This all confirms Miss Von Karma's theory.
Von Karma strive for nothing but perfection. Putting together such facts is nothing for me. You should know that, Miles Edgeworth.
perfection is an impossibility, Franziska von Karma. And I'm here to teach you just that.
Alright, cross-examination time. You got it. Further details. Let's talk about it. Wait, she did say Mystic Amy. Wait a second. You're right. Avian, you're right. You're right. Ho 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 ho. Alright, this will be interesting. This will be interesting. Mystic Amy is like the mom, right? Oh, I thought Mystic Amy is like the mom. Hold on. Let's look at the. Oh no, it's Misty Faye. You're right. Oh, sorry. No, you're right. Mystic Amy is the statue, right? I think. Mystic Amy is like the original founder of the Kurain channeling technique. I think. You're right though that she did say that. Very suspicious. Very suspicious. And the mom is Misty Faye. That was my mistake. Alright. Alright, when she looked across at the scene, the sword was already in place. Let's talk about it. It's Ami? Oh, is it? It's not Amy? Even though it's... okay. I guess if you want to say it like it's being transliterated into like Japanese, then alright. What if the statue is the murderer come to life?
At that time, was the victim bleeding?
Well, I was very shocked to be seeing all of this, of course. So I'm not entirely sure. But I don't think I saw any blood. Not then. I'm sure that you didn't. The weapon was acting as a plug in the wound.
In any case, let's be clear on one very important point. Did you actually see the instant in which the victim was stabbed?
Alright, didn't actually see her stab Mystic Omise. Let's talk about it. Foolish fool who foolishly reads foolish American text. Yeah, it's true. If they wanted to be pronounced a certain way, they should have written it like in the way that would lead you to pronounce it as such. Since like Amy is a real name, it can be written that way, right?
Be careful. This is very important.
It's Iris we're talking about here. I'm thinking for all I'm worth. No. When I looked over, the sword was already in Mystic Elise's body.
It might not be conclusive, but this testimony supports her theory.
The victim was stabbed in her room and then dropped into the courtyard. I think this proves it rather well, Miles Edgeworth. Seen so much blood before. Alright, let's talk about it.
Hold it. So, you're saying that you saw the victim's blood?
That's right. Some of it had splattered onto Iris, too. When the defendant was arrested, she was meditating in her room. And her blood-flecked clothing was neatly folded in the corner.
What? Her clothes were blood-flecked as well?
That seems quite conclusive to me.
What should I do? Press this point further?
Yeah, press. Let's go.
Going back to your previous statement. You said that you saw little bleeding when the victim was stabbed. But now, you say you saw the victim bleeding?
Well.
I say that what I saw is what I saw.
What did you see?
Maybe I didn't see the poor woman get stabbed, but I saw the girl pull the sword out of her, plain as day.
Pulling the sword out?
Well, it wasn't exactly pulling. It was more like it came out.
Witness, you will add this statement to your testimony.
Sword wasn't removed, was it? I think it was. I think it was. Well, we don't have any, like, testimony to the contrary as far as I know. We have the sword, though. Oh, was that important?
More important than you can imagine.
Is it? Alright. Alright, wait. Are we back? No, we're not. For a second there, I thought we were back in the beginning. Oh, okay, this is the new testimony.
I saw the instant in which the blade plunged into the hilt.
Plunged into the hilt? Really? I don't think it was, because it's only like having like blood on a couple of the little tines, right? Because it has like 7 tines. Maybe we should present the Shijishito on this one? Maybe. Let's talk about it first.
Smoothly, you say. You're saying you saw the sword smoothly slide out?
That's right. The whole thing happened right next to the gold statue of Mystic Ami.
Now it's in Mystic Ami.
Mystic Elise was on the ground, and Iris was stooped over her. The sword was buried up to the hilt. When Iris stood up, the sword in her hand just slid out of Mystic Elise's body. It slid out from that gaping wound. Oh.
It goes without saying that if the sword was removed, there would be bleeding.
Nothing out of place here.
Is that really the case? I can't help but feel that something about this testimony is very out of place. Something which couldn't possibly have happened appears to have happened.
Yeah, I also agree. I don't think it's gonna... I think we need to go back.
And then, because we have the Shichishito here, like, we see here that it only goes up to, like, the very, like, first two and a half tines. It's not plunged into the hilt. So I think we should present this here, because that's sus. And then also it gave us, like, hints that we should present... we should present evidence. So, I'm gonna present it. Objection!
Sister Bikini, you are a reliable witness. At least, I'd like to think so. But there are too many contradictions here.
Oh, what do you mean? You make it sound as though I'm a liar. But you're a handsome young man, so I'll forgive you. What contradictions are you talking about?
In the scene that witness claims to have seen.
Yeah, I also agree. It seems like, especially if it was like poked all the way through. But let's see.
The weapon was thrust up to its hilt into the victim. Furthermore, the killer withdrew the weapon smoothly from the body. However, both of these are complete impossibilities.
Oh dang! Watch out!
What do you mean? Please, explain you.
Explain yourself!
To start with, do you think it would be possible to stab someone to the hilt with this? No matter how I look at the defendant, she doesn't appear strong enough for that.
Objection! Kind of agree.
Doesn't appear? What meaningless drivel! I, too, may appear to be weak and frail. But I can crush men under my heel and make them weep. Should I so choose?
The objection stands. wept a little back there, I must admit.
That isn't the only issue here. If this sword was truly stabbed into the body up to the hilt, well, just look at all the branches on it. It certainly wouldn't have come out smoothly.
That's...
You also have the problem of the amount of bleeding. It's true that when a blade is left in a body, it acts as a plug of sorts. However, when the weapon is shaped like this, it's an entirely different story. The wound would be too large for the blade to completely stop the bleeding.
Yeah, take that, Franziska. That's nothing more than conjecture. In reality, the victim was stabbed with a shishito. Oh my god, so hard to say this word. Even a weapon of this nature may still sometimes slide out smoothly, and may still sometimes stop the blood loss.
I'm not finished.
Damn! You tell him, Edgy.
There's still one more conclusive contradiction.
Bum bum bum.
You've still got more?
This one is simple. If this sword really was thrust in all the way to the hilt, why is there only blood on the tip of it?
Yeah, that was what I noticed right away.
If this witness is telling the truth, then there should be blood along the entire length of the sword.
No! Oh my god. Yeah, that's right, Edgy. You got him. Bravo, Miles Edgeworth. Raising this many contradictions from a single piece of evidence? All the other attorneys I know could maybe manage one, if that.
What does all this mean?
Yeah, between you, like, kiss your ass goodbye. Yeah, we got you, girl.
What does all this mean? You've proven contradictions regarding the murder weapon, but...
Having come this far, there can only be one answer.
Bikini's the murderer! Probably. And that is...
The weapon used to kill the victim was not the shishito.
What? A foolishly foolish idea, born from the foolish mind of a foolhardy, foolish fool. Oh no, the fact that the idea that she did it is my idea only. We will see if that idea bears out or not.
Let's examine this again. What is it? What was it that made us think this sword was the murder weapon?
Well... It's because Mystic Ani was holding it.
Exactly. However, if you reflect on this, that is the only basis we have to assume such a thing. The impression left by the scene was just too strong. That is what influenced us.
Yeah, exactly. She fell after she died, and the sword was down there, so something else is going on. Oh, hello, Ismala. Hello, hello.
It influenced us to believe that the shishito was the murder weapon.
But maybe it's not. Maybe it's not.
Maybe it's something else.
It was also in the hands of an immovable statue. This is true. This is true. So maybe the So maybe the shishito was not the murder weapon. Even if that is the case, it changes nothing, Miles Edgeworth. The sister here saw everything. She saw the defendant stab the victim with a sword-like object.
That's true. Your response, Mr. Edgeworth?
That is so. I'd like the prosecution to answer the obvious question it raises.
The obvious question?
Yes, namely... Where did the real murder weapon disappear to? It goes without saying, the police searched the main hall and the surrounding area.
Does Pearl have it? Is Pearl holding on to the murder weapon and that's why we can't find her? And also, where is Pearl? Why hasn't there been like a search for Pearl? Pearl is important. Yeah. Is Pearl the murderer? No! Never! Never! Pearl is the sweetest sweet thing. We mustn't ever cast any doubt onto Pearl's innocence or loveliness. Oh, thank you for the tease,
It goes without saying that the police searched the main hall and the surrounding area. Perhaps the prosecution can enlighten us as to if a sword-like object was found.
That's... Let me just wink after I say that. Yeah.
Answer the question, Ms. Von Karma.
No evidence of that kind was found. Alright, but where is it? I feel like it's gotta be over at the other, the inner hall, right? Because we haven't been able to get over there. And we haven't been able to get to Maya. Hopefully she's okay. And we never found Pearl. What's going on?
Another mystery to throw onto the pile. A trial without a murder weapon is a tricky beast.
Excuse me, could I say something? I just remembered something, actually.
What is it, sister?
I was just thinking, it's possible.
Sword-like object. Edward unzipped his pants. No! Oh my god. No.
That just maybe, what actually happened was, it was just over there.
What exactly are you going on about here?
The murder weapon, I mean. Maybe.
I think I might know where the sword was disposed of.
You what?
Uh-oh. Whipping commences.
Well then.
I think we need to hear testimony from you one more time, sister.
Impossible. What else could this old woman have seen?
Let's find out. Alright. Witness testimony. Location of the weapon. Bikini's memory isn't as efficient as a real bikini covering the body. Yeah, there's lots of holes. Lots of holes. Alright.
I saw the murder at around 11 p.m. And after asking that it be reported, I went out to the main gate. And there,
I saw tracks. Tracks that indicated the snowmobile had been used.
it takes 15 minutes to walk to Dusky Bridge,
But less than 5 using one of those. Oh, hi Ryosuke. Hello. Maybe they threw the weapon into Eagle River and came back while I was knocked out.
Iris could have done that.
She can drive a snowmobile after all. Uh-oh.
Witness. Please, tell us everything you know right away next time.
Well, I'm not in the best of shape, what with my back and my age, you know.
Quite. There were indeed snowmobile tracks in front of the main gate. Here is a photograph. Ooh, alright. Alright.
A snowmobile, eh? I see. Well, it certainly is an interesting theory.
There's also, it looks like there's foot tracks and snowmobile tracks. But I guess the foot tracks would be like from the nun, right? From Bikini. And she's saying the snowmobile tracks are from Iris. Let's see. The tracks begin in front of Hazakura Temple and run all the way to Dusky Bridge.
Alright, tracks photo added to the court record. Taken that night. From main gate to Dusky Bridge. It could just be common tracks. They could be! They could be. Although, it was snowing that night. So unless they were new tracks, then I feel like the snow would have covered them up. So I think it is relevant to the case. That solves your pesky little problem, yes. The Eagle River's current is quite swift, meaning that it doesn't freeze over in winter, making it the perfect place to dispose of the murder weapon.
Did she really go into the river to dispose of the murder weapon?
Or go to the river, not into the river. Mr. Edgeworth, your cross-examination, please.
Alright. Cross-examination. Location of the weapon. Alright, saw the murder at around 11. Let's talk about it.
You're sure about the time?
Yes. I was worried about it after all.
Why is that?
Because I have a strong sense of responsibility, especially at this time of year. The acolyte was being doused in freezing water at the time. I couldn't very well take it easy in the bath all night now, could I? So at 11, I decided to leave Hazagura Temple.
Her estimation of the time seems reliable, at least.
Please continue, sister. Alright, after asking that it be reported, I went out to the main gate. Let's talk about it.
You asked Phoenix Wright to report the crime, correct?
Right. The one who trampled me.
Seems she's the type to hold a grudge.
There isn't a phone in the main hall, so I sent him to the bridge. We're gaslighting the woman? What, really? She seems pretty evil, I think. Phoenix Wright. He didn't even have his cell phone on him?
You'd forgotten it at home, apparently.
What a naive boy, as always. Not only do I always carry my phone, but I always have my whip in hand too. Anyway, I was really scared. And it was taking him a while to get back. So I thought I'd go out by the main gate for a spell. Alright, and there she saw tracks that indicated the snowmobile had been used. Let's talk about it.
As I recall, there was a snowmobile outside the main gate when I visited.
That's it. That's the only one we have. It'll run no matter how much snow falls. Oh, are you posting something in the Discord, Avian?
Now, you're certain the snowmobile was there at the main gate when you arrived?
Yes, of course. It was parked in front of the gate. So, she had already gone, discarded the murder weapon, and returned by that time.
I'm not sure if this is really relevant. What should I do?
Press further or stop here. I'm suspicious because they changed the order. Usually it has the stop at the top and then the press at the bottom. Does it matter? I don't know. I'm gonna press.
I need answers to every possible doubt.
Yeah, pressing.
The snowmobile in question, was it still warm at that time?
Huh? What do you mean? What do you mean? Yeah, press.
What do you mean, eh?
What do you mean, Miles Edgeworth?
I'm playing to a slow crowd here. It goes without saying that using a snowmobile will heat its engine. It was still warm, and it means it was recently used.
I see. I never thought of that.
That's right. I overlooked that too.
Of course you did.
Answer the question, please, Venus.
I don't often go around touching hot engines. However,
what should you do if your cat is eating your charter? What's a charter? Oh, charger. I was like, a charger, like the Magna Carta. Your charger. You should not let your cat eat electronics.
however, now that you mention it, there wasn't any snow on it.
Yeah, no electronics for cats.
Snow?
Yes, for some reason, only the snowmobile wasn't covered in snow.
Wasn't any snow on it. Curses.
Alright, I guess that didn't help us. Dang it. Yeah, no electronics for cats. They're relegated to the Stone Age. They can't be trusted.
Seems highly likely that the killer did use the snowmobile then, eh?
How long does it take to get to Dusky Bridge by snowmobile? Alright, takes 15 minutes to walk to Dusky Bridge, but less than 5 using one of those. Alright, let's talk about it. What about electronic cat toys? Ooh, that's a tough one. I think they definitely require supervision. Supervision is mandatory.
In that case, why didn't you use it yourself? You could have spared yourself some walking.
Oh, there's a reason for that.
Have we got a moment for me to explain?
I think that's why the question was asked in the first place.
It was about a month ago. I was driving my beloved little snowmobile, happy as can be. I'd fetched some water and was heading back when I went and crashed into a tree. The tree and my back both went crunch, just like that. Crunch. An electric pickle that wiggles? Oh, that's so funny. I guess it also depends a little bit on if the cat is like the destructive type or the chewing type. If it's like able to like easily expose wires though, I feel like that's a little dangerous.
Crunch.
But if it's like designed specifically for cats, it's probably safer. I haven't been able to find the courage to ride anything since then. Oh, Bikini hasn't had the courage to ride anything. Anyway, the killer must have used it. Massive overall chest. Yeah, I also doubt. 2 cats, 1 left to chew on paper and plastic. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I've never had like an indoor cat. We had a lot of kind of half wild cats as a kid, but never any indoor cats because I'm quite allergic. Alright, maybe they threw the weapon into Eagle River and came back while I was knocked out. Let's talk about it. Oh, thank you for the routine, Kim Meridia. From what I've seen though, they can be chewers. But even like our dog was a chewer when I was a kid. Somehow, this is a wild story, but we had this dog and he was a digger. Somehow, he found the buried phone line in the yard and he dug it up and he chewed it and cut off our phone. It was crazy.
It was not good. We had to like get the phone company to come out and repair it.
Refresh our memory. How long were you knocked out for?
Is the dog really smart or really dumb?
Honestly, I think he was really dumb.
He was very sweet, but really not the sharpest tool in the shed. He loved digging though. He loved digging. Like I said, somewhere between 10 and 20 minutes. Yeah, it was, I don't know, my parents had to pay for it. They were not happy, that's all I remember. They were really unhappy.
It's possible to get to the bridge and back in 10 minutes using the snowmobile.
I have to concede that is more than enough time.
Is that all you wish to concede, Miss Miles Edgeworth?
Dun, dun, dun.
Alright, Iris could have done that. She can drive a snowmobile after all. Alright, let's talk about it. Oh my god. Oh no!
Did I get it? Thank you for the pure hits, Joja. Hello, hello.
Well, it would have been possible, time-wise.
Who allowed that sound? It's illegal. Good morning. Happy Sunday.
One element remains out of place here.
Oh, and what would this mystery element be?
The killer's reasoning, Your Honor. Why did the killer do all this? Why go to the Eagle River to dispose of the murder weapon when there are other weapons?
Oh, hi, Times. Hello, hello. It's good to see you.
Too many unanswered questions.
But yeah, thank you for the blurb periods, Joja.
Your response, Miss Von Karma?
Turning to me for help over the slightest thing. Why don't you think for yourself once in a while, Your Honor? Hi, Blue. Hello, hello.
This judge looks different. Yeah, he's a Canadian judge, eh? For some reason, the judge is different in this case. Yeah, she's super saucy. She's always had a mouth on her.
What?
Just in time for bed. Yeah, it is getting late.
Hope you have a good sleep, Blue. Thank you for the head tap.
Yeah, she's a bit of a jerk. You were annoying another streamer with a mosquito blurb all night. Oh my god.
She's as over the top as always.
Anyway, whatever the reason, the fact remains that the defendant could have done this. The murder weapon was disposed of in the river. Another point to me, Miles Edgeworth.
Another mystery to feed the fire. Was there any reason to go and throw away the murder weapon? Luckily, there is surely a problem with this testimony. Now all I have to do is start poking holes in this flawed account.
Alright, so we're back at the beginning. I think we should look at the new evidence that we have. Alright, so we got the new picture, right? This seems relevant. This seems relevant. Track's photo. Ha.
Oh, Sardononi! Howdy, howdy.
Kornbanwa. Konnichiwa. How are you doing? Maybe you could have found the real murder weapon when you were looking around? Maybe. I don't know. I feel like we looked everywhere though.
Blue Crimson 16. Sparky believes that the amount of hair on a judge's head doesn't determine their correctness. It's all about wisdom and fairness. Whether luscious locks or a shiny scalp, each judge brings their unique perspective to the courtroom. Let's focus on the important stuff and spread positivity. Glowing star balance scale fox.
Aww. She is pretty wholesome in general. Alright, so here, I think the tracks are important. Maybe, okay.
I think what was being said earlier about them going out and back is probably important because there is only one set of tracks. We see the foot tracks going out, and then we see the oh, okay, you're gonna go to sleep. Okay, Blue, thank you for coming by to say hi. It's good to see you as always. In Ace Attorney, they don't let you continue into the court unless you found everything they want you to find. This is true. Yeah. There's no possible way that we could have proceeded to the trial unless we've done everything we need to do in the investigation. So that's good. We know we didn't miss anything and we don't have to go back to like previous section or something. That would be crazy. That would make this game so much harder. Alright, I think this is suspicious. Okay, because we see there's tracks, foot tracks going out and the snowmobile coming back. I think they want us to see this. So yeah, it would be crazy hard. Crazy hard. So maybe someone had parked the snowmobile out at the bridge or something, and then like went to get
Fun
it with
fact,
their
Jack the Ripper got his name 'cause he farted a lot.
Did he now? Did he now? Like you? Oh no, Avian. Yeah, that would be too harsh for sure. Alright. I think this is suspicious. I feel like, so we definitely have to present some data, and I feel like it has to be this new item. So basically we just need to figure out where we need to present this new item. Right? Right? I think so. I think so. It's true. It can't be. No! Oh. True. Usually it's our Langshin bringing the farts. It's not me, I swear. Alright, we have to just find out where we need to present the new data with the tracks. Alright. Saw tracks. Tracks that indicated the snowmobile had been used. This is not contradictory, so it's okay, I guess. Takes 15 minutes to walk to Dusky Bridge, or less than 5 using one of those. Hey! Sorry, Noni! And then we have... Maybe they threw the weapon into Eagle River and came back while I was knocked out. Iris could have done that. She could drive a snowmobile after all. Man! So we know that there was only like, it would have taken 20 minutes to walk there and... Wait, hold on, I'm trying to figure out the timeline. Takes 15 minutes to walk there and 5 minutes to drive the snowmobile. She said she was out for 20 minutes. So... I haven't seen her Langshin today. Not yet, not yet. So, I feel like... Iris could have done that. But could she have if there is only one set of tracks? It could have been like... exactly 20 minutes. I don't know. Because we know there's only one set of tracks and there's foot tracks going out, we think it's a minimum of 20 minutes to go there and come back that way. So I don't know if she could have done that. So maybe this is where we're supposed to present it? I don't know if there's any like other contradictory spots or not. Let me go back and look at the other testimony. Maybe they threw the weapon into Eagle River and came back while I was knocked out. You like the emotes? I'm so glad! Yay! I want to get more. I have to commission more. I have the same lady that I use for most of them. I drew a couple, but then I'm pretty bad at them and I don't really have time. So I found somebody through XSL who does a really good job at a nice price, and so I've been using her and she's really great to work with, so yeah. I want to get more. I have a couple extra slots I think that I can that I can put emotes in. I just have to commission them. Alright. Yeah! Alright. Let's see. Does it say how long she's out here? She saw the murder at around 11. Can you see the photo? Yeah, sure. Let's see. The photo! Here. So we see foot tracks going out. Or I guess the foot tracks could be going in, but I think the foot tracks are going out and then the snowmobile is coming in, maybe? If it's the same person. I guess otherwise it could be other tracks that are unrelated. I'm not sure. Maybe the foot tracks also could have been Phoenix, right? Because Phoenix went out to Dusky Bridge to call the police, right? Something like that. I wonder, does that mean though that somebody else was like already waiting out there? Oh, it's so confusing. Fun fact, I apparently had a nightmare that I lost my watch streak. Oh no! But you didn't. But you didn't. Don't think the police were called as soon as they should have been. Yeah, well, if Phoenix had not forgotten his cell phone, then that would have been the best, but evidently he did. Phoenix buried under the snow somewhere. No! Alright, let's see. It says less than 5 using one of those. I don't know. Okay. I'm thinking one of the tracks is Phoenix. And then the other track is from somebody suspicious. And so I think we would have need to have seen 2 sets of foot tracks and 1 set of snowmobile tracks for it to work. Or 2 sets of snowmobile tracks. So I think we should present it here? I don't know for sure. Maybe? We can try. We have full like life bar, so it's okay. Maybe they were careful and walked in the same spots. I feel like Ace Attorney is not so tricky as that. Phoenix buried under the snow. No! Phoenix is okay. Phoenix is in the hospital. I think, maybe.
I bet this photograph proves something. It proves that the snowmobile was used on the night of the murder.
You finally accepted the inevitable, it seems, Miles Edgeworth.
However, if what the witness says is true, then why is there only 1 set of tracks?
What do you mean?
Iris left Hazakura Temple, threw the weapon into the river, and then returned.
The sooner you let go, the sooner it'll be easier to process. No! Phoenix is okay!
If this was the case, then naturally there should be 2 sets of tracks in the snow. Those from heading out to the bridge, and those from coming back.
You're right. You are forgetting one thing, Miles Edgeworth. On the night of the murder, it was snowing. Oh, is she gonna say that the snow covered up the tracks then? Because I was even saying that earlier. But then I thought that like the snow stopped, right? After a certain amount of time. Hold on, let's look at the weather. We have the weather data here. Oh, no. Okay. So it snowed until approximately 10:50. Oh. Oh. Thank you, Soda Nerdy. Okay, dang it. I thought the snow had already stopped, and that's why I was like, oh, there can only be 1 thing. But it was still snowing, so... No, wait. But the snow did stop at 10:50. That was before the murder happened. I think my supposition is still valid. I think it's still fine. Alright. On the night of the murder, it was snowing. The tracks leading to the bridge were erased by the snowfall. No, because we know that the snow stopped. I'm still correct. I'm still correct. You can't get me, Von Karma. This removes your precious contradiction, now doesn't it?
I see. While she was at the river, the snow stopped,
No, not true, not true.
leaving just the return tracks in the snow.
What do you have to say now, Miles Edgeworth?
Is there a flaw in her theory?
Yes, there is, there is.
This idea that the snowfall covered on one set of tracks.
It's flawless? No. There's a contradiction? Yes. And I know what it is.
The tracks to the river were covered by snow. What a nice theory. However, Miss Von Karma, that is impossible.
Would you care to explain? Why there is a rude index finger currently pointed in my general direction?
No need. The evidence will do all of the talking for me.
Wait. No, okay, I was like, wait a second. I'm right, okay.
On the night of the murder, the killer went to and returned from Dusky Bridge in order to dispose of the murder weapon. The outgoing tracks were erased by snow.
Yeah, unlike whipping people, right.
Or so claims Miss Von Karma. Mr. Edgeworth, present your evidence to the contrary, eh? Evidence. The outgoing tracks were not covered by snow.
We know! It's the weather data! Because we know the weather data says that the snow stopped at 10:50, which was before the murder. Because we think the murder happened. Well, at least according to Miss Sister Bikini, who says that it happened at like 11. So if what she says is true, and it did happen at 11, then the weather data is the contradiction. Yeah, candidate judge is great. Sister lies a lot. She is not the best with her testimony, that is for sure. Yeah. Present! Take that!
Witness, please tell us again what time it was when you witnessed the crime.
Like I said, it was around 11.
Of course. This means that the weapon was thrown away after that time, correct? On that note, please take a look at this data. It is the weather report for Eagle Mountain on the night of the murder.
The weather report.
Snow started to fall at 7 p.m., but it stopped at around 10:50.
I like how they're bringing back all of like the super memorable characters for the last case.
Therefore, when the sister witnessed the crime at 11 p.m., the snow had already stopped falling. It is impossible for any tracks made after that time to have been covered up.
Yeah, that's right. Tell him, Veggie. Tell him. Oh. All right. Where's Polly? Yeah, we need more. We need more. we need the full cast of characters.
Order! Very well then. Looks like Miss Von Karma's claim has been snowed in.
Wow! It's too soon to be closing this trial due to snow. Miles Edgeworth, how pathetic of you to rely on the weather of all things. Answer me this then. When is a weather report ever correct?
No, you got it all wrong. This isn't a forecast. This is actual data.
Yeah, less than perfect now, exactly. Forecast, data, all weather reports have some inaccuracies. It may still have been snowing in the vicinity well past 11 p.m. Oh, thank you for their team, Darkslayer. Objection, Your Honor! Thank you, thank you.
It's true. Cannot be totally sure, eh?
What? How did you pull that off?
It stopped snowing at Hazakura Temple. The murder took place.
I know! Yeah, that was some bullshit in my opinion.
You need to provide conclusive evidence of this.
I've come this far. There's no turning back now. Very well. I, too, cannot allow any doubt to remain concerning this testimony.
Huh. You can't back down, can you? Such a perfectionist, Miles Edgeworth.
Very well then. Mr. Edgeworth. Where is your evidence that it had already stopped snowing when the victim was killed?
Alright. We need some evidence that the snow had stopped. I'm guessing it has to be like another picture, right? So we have some various pictures of the area. I don't think it's gonna be the temple map. Let's look at, we have the crime scene photo, right? Let's take a look. I think the crime scene photo is a good one, cause like there's no snow on her, and you see snow in the surrounding area, piled up on everything, including the statue, but there's no snow on the victim here. So I do believe, I do declare that this is the relevant piece of data. Let's do it. All right, this is the one, the crime photo. Because I'm an attorney and I said so. Oh my god. We should present the the attorney's badge.
Ultimately, it all comes down to 1 point.
1 point? No, I think it comes down to 7 points of the Shishichito.
That being whether or not it was snowing in that courtyard when the victim was stabbed.
That's right. But proving that is
incredibly easy. If we want to know whether it was snowing or not, this photo will tell us everything. Of course, I am referring to the photo of the crime scene.
Yeah. There we go.
As you can see, everything is covered with snow. With just one exception.
And that is
the victim herself, Miss Elise Donut.
No!
Why is there no snow on top of her? The answer is simple. It had stopped. It had stopped snowing when she was killed. That's why.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got you, girl.
In other words,
I can only, in my mind, I'm always like, I can imagine what the Japanese is that they're saying in sometimes. And so here, it's always gonna be Tsumari.
if the killer really did go to the Eagle River to dispose of the murder weapon, then in this photograph, there should be 2 sets of tracks.
Yeah. How about it?
Order! What are...
Ah! Just, what are you suggesting, Miles Edgeworth? Oh, thank you, Samuel. I'm trying to do my best to faithfully reproduce the dialogue in the game. So, thank you, Sonuruni, for the stretcher team. Let me do it. All right, I'm standing. Can't see, but I'm standing. Lean to the right. Lean to the left. Lean back. And over the front. Thank you for the redeem. Yeah, I do my best to faithfully reproduce the dialogue. I'm glad that you like it, Saturday. I have fun. I really enjoy doing it. I think, yeah, Ace Attorney is the only thing I've like done continuously for my almost the entire streaming career. And I will keep doing it as long as we have games.
To be honest, I'm not entirely sure myself, but it's simply what all of the facts point to. That night, someone used the snowmobile to leave Hazakura Temple.
Oh, so we think somebody went first while it was still snowing. And then after it was done, they came back. Maybe... Oh, wait. Maybe it was, Larry, who was at Heavenly Hall. Maybe Larry came back with the snowmobile. We've got Apollo Justice and Investigations left. Yeah! I've already bought, which one is it? I'm gonna check. Hold on. I've already bought Apollo Justice. That'll be the next one. What about the collab game? There's a collab game for Ace Attorney? I knew about there's like the crossover with there's the crossover with what is it? I forget the name of it. With like the puzzle game, right? I can't remember the name of it. I would do that one after I've done all the other ones, I guess. I can't remember the name of the yeah, Professor Layton! Professor Layton! Yeah. I'd been for doing that one as well, but I think I'll definitely do Apollo Justice first, and then after that, maybe the Investigations one, and then maybe the Professor Layton crossover. Yeah. It was a very fun game. Alright, I will keep it in mind for sure. We have so much content, we'll never run out. Does it take place in space or something? Somehow, I don't think so. But you never know with Ace Attorney. You never know.
From the tracks left, it can be understood that they were heading for Dusky Bridge. At that time, it was still snowing.
Of course it was, because those tracks were erased by the snow.
Then, when this person returned to Hazakura Temple, the snow had stopped. Thus, the return tracks remained.
We still have the foot tracks that haven't been explained yet. I'm very curious. Very curious. Next thing you know is some alien. I think I saw there was a new Alien movie even that came out somewhat recently or something. I was like, what? I was looking on, maybe it was YouTube, how they were advertising the movies, and I saw like a new Alien. There was a face hugger anyway. I was like, what? Are they making more Alien movies and I didn't know about it? Anyway, can I say something? This all sounds a bit fishy to me. Yeah, Romulus, that's right, because I thought it was like, it's a Roman Empire reference, right? Romulus and Remus. Some people pointlessly raving about one of the two games was better back then, and then they made a game together. Ah, that should make everyone happy then. Was the movie any good? What does, sister? There is only one key for the snowmobile. Furthermore, on the night in question, we know that the defendant had it. The key was found in her room after the murder. Which can only mean that night, Iris used the snowmobile to go to the inner temple. I thought it was good. The last act kind of falters a bit. Ah, maybe it's worth watching then. I will take it into consideration. I like sci-fi stuff. But if it's too scary, then I can't watch it. Sometimes the alien movies can be pretty scary.
But Iris said that she never went there. I should probably press on this point some more when I get the chance.
It also never occurred to me that the Romulans from Star Trek were potentially... Oh, you know what? Honestly, I never thought about that either. What? Yeah. I think, yeah, it has to be. Now I'm curious to like go back and see like, were they making other like Roman related references in Star Trek about the Romulans? Or is there something about like their society that was like more Roman or something? I guess they were they were conquerors, right? Your dad traumatized you by making you watch the first Alien movie when you were 8. Oh my! Yeah. The first one's pretty scary.
Alright. The snowmobile can't cross the suspension bridge. So she must have left it on the Hazakura side of the temple. Or Hazakura side of the bridge and crossed on foot.
That sounds right.
But what's odd is, when I left Iris and returned to Hazakura Temple, I didn't see anything near Dusky Bridge.
You must have just failed to see it, sister.
Maybe. But when I made it back to Hazakura Temple...
Ah, it's there.
It was there, by the main gate. The snowmobile, I mean. I know what I saw. It was covered in snow, too.
Alright.
But that is impossible.
Or is it though? We have several people unaccounted for in this whole like scenario. 1, Larry Butts. If something smells, it's usually the Butts. 2, where the heck is Pearl? I don't know. I don't think she can drive a snowmobile, but I'm so curious. And is Maya still trapped over in the inner temple? Is she okay? We're just like going ahead with the with the trial and okay.
Order in the court. What does all this mean?
So then, what was the snowmobile used for? It wasn't taken by the defendant when she went to the inner temple.
Hopefully Gumshoe's out looking or something. I hope so! We saw Gumshoe earlier, but... if something smells... No! It's usually a fire flare. Maybe.
If it had been, then the witness couldn't possibly have seen it by the gate.
We do know that Gumshoe... not Gumshoe, oh my god. We do know that Larry had sent this, like, ridiculous... not blackmail letter to Iris, where he wrote "salutation here" instead of actually writing "Dear Iris," because he was just copying from like How to Write Letters for Dummies. Oh. This is what my streaming career switch. Do I? No, I do not. I am not a farter. It's not me. Yeah, he said he was reading Letter Writers for Dummies, and he copied it. And he should have written Dear Iris, but he literally copied "salutation here." So he was saying that she had to go meet him at 10 at Heavenly Hall. So that would have been during the time when the snow was like still snowing. So this seems suspicious. Yeah, Larry... Larry's Larry.
If it had been, then the witness couldn't possibly have seen it by the gate. Furthermore, it wasn't used by the killer to dispose of the murder weapon. If that was the case, there should be 2 sets of tracks in this photo. All we know is this. After it stopped snowing, Someone used the snowmobile to return to Hazakura Temple. I never thought a simple snowmobile could cause so much trouble.
I think snowmobiles can cause a lot of trouble, to be honest.
I think we've learned all we can from this witness.
Yes. I have nothing more to add. Yeah. He's great. He's great when we're playing as him. I've told you everything. Everything that I know.
But then, that still leaves us with the same problem. If only there was someone, a witness, who could testify to have seen the snowmobile.
A witness, huh?
Was there no one out, walking perhaps near Dusky Bridge on that night?
I don't think that's likely. It was cold enough to freeze your ears off. Only an idiot would go out wandering in that. An idiot? I have just the man! I have just the man for you! To be fair, he helps out once he realizes the witness is really guilty. Yeah, in the last few cases that we did with him especially, like, he just kind of like started being on our side, which was great. Unless they had something really important to do.
That's a shame.
Hold on. Something is coming to me. An idiot may well have gone wandering out on that subarctic night.
Yeah, of course.
Your Honor. Actually, there just might be one individual who may be of help to us.
Really?
Yep, when something smells.
You know of someone who might have seen the snowmobile on the night of the murder.
I don't know for sure if he saw it or not. There are two things about him that do come to mind.
One, he's an idiot. Yeah, Larry's gonna get whipped so many times. I feel like he might. You gotta be careful though, he might fall in love with Francisca.
Which are?
First, that he saw something incredible on the night of the murder.
Oh yeah, that's true! Oh, we forgot! Larry has like the 5 psyche locks, or aka psycho locks according to Edgeworth. 5 psyche locks about his quote-unquote something incredible on the night of the murder. He's had worse love interests. True. I mean, I think he's had like less interesting ones at least.
And the second being?
This individual that I'm thinking of went wandering outside on a cold night.
Oh, Iris? I mean, I would say that Francisca might be a better love interest than Iris. I would agree.
In other words, he is our kind of idiot.
There we go. There we go.
Mr. Edgeworth, who is this idiot you're talking about?
Well, you know who it's gonna be. If something smells, it's gotta be the butts.
This guy must be a product of Jean-Luc Laduc's Guide to Obnoxious French Painting.
This is Larry Butts, a disciple of the victim, Elise Donut.
Is it not randomly Godot? We could have presented Godot. That would have been funny. He's just out there in the snow. Maybe Godot's the murderer. He's just been lurking. Or Phoenix! Phoenix! That lovable idiot. I can never be done with him.
Our student? Interesting. And why was he wandering about outside on the night of the murder?
Butts.
Waiting for Godot. Yeah, I always thought that was the reference, but it seems like it might be coincidental. Maybe? I'm not sure. But
his real name was like, what was it? He had some kind of like Spanish language type name. What was his name? Antonio? No. I forgot. But originally, Armando, that's right. Diego Armando. I was like, I remember he had some kind of Spanish language name. Karma? Oh man. Oh, we should have used up some of our health bars to present karma. Yeah, originally in like the flashback cases with Mia, we saw his real face and he had different hair. You only remember because of the JoJo thing. Diego Armando. Oh, is that where the name came from? Oh, you know what? I think I remember somebody saying something like that before. I forgot about that though. Oh yeah.
That's... I can tell him all about his designs for Iris. But it may cost us his credibility as a witness before I even call him.
I do wonder what's the reason why they changed his name to Godot. Like, are we gonna find out? Like, will all things be revealed? I want to know the answer to all the questions. Like, what happened to, like, Mia and Maya's mother? The, Misty Fae. The mysterious Misty Fae. And what else do I want to find out about? I don't know. Yeah, but I don't want spoilers. Also, I want to know what happened to Godot. Why is he wearing that crazy mask now? With like the visor. Why is he wearing the crazy visor like Geordi from Star Trek? And I want to know, is Phoenix gonna be okay? Phoenix, are you gonna rise from the ashes? I hope so.
He is, after all, an artist. He was perhaps searching for something in the snowy scenery that would move him.
Oh, come on. No way, Edgeworth.
Although I cannot guarantee that this is the reason.
We know what he was doing. He's been to the future. Perhaps so.
And so, this unfortunate, unreliable-looking man, what exactly was it that he saw?
There are more games. So he's alive. Or zombie. I like the zombie idea. Or vampire. He could be a vampire.
I intend to extract that from him, right here in this courtroom.
Summon this youth as a witness immediately.
I have no choice, do I?
I believe he is in the gallery for this trial.
Yeah. What is the incredible thing? The incredible thing. Please tell me. Tell me. It has 5 Psyche locks, so I feel like it'll take a while to get it out of him. I have faith. I have faith in our abilities. Yeah, he's been watching all along. True.
It will not take long to summon him.
Very well.
Larry. You may have escaped me yesterday. But today I'm going to get everything out of you.
I know. And supposedly Leary is also like the childhood friend as well, right? So he's known us since we were kids. Oh, true. Bikini can't come back. But I like doing the voice for Bikini though, so I hope she does come back. She's pretty fun. And I like how they do make her kind of saucy every once in a while.
But today I'm gonna get everything out of you.
Alright.
The court will now adjourn for a 20-minute break. Ms. Von Karma, please see to preparing the next witness.
Understood, Your Honor.
Good. Well then, court is now in recess.
An old bag gotta go. Should go manhunting? Oh my god. I'd be scared they're gonna hunt down Edgy. Since she has been making some like, you're a handsome young man references in the questioning, in his cross-examination.
Alright, we're gonna see here.
And this is gonna be it for me for tonight because I don't want to start a new section.
But, alright.
Oh, I don't know if you heard that, but that was both my like
shoulders popping at the same time as I stretched. Exciting. Yeah, let me see if there's someone that we can raid today. Hold on, let me take a look. Yeah. Yeah, my joints are a bit poppy. I don't crack them on purpose, but who else? Who could we go to? There's not that many people online. Maybe we'll just end the stream today. I think that might be okay. We'll just end the stream today. I'll be back on Wednesday with not Ace Attorney. With Stardew Valley. Let me do the redeem for Saurononi. Thank you so much for the thank you for the head pat, Samuel. And let me do the redeem for Saurononi. Alright. Ooh, it's a good one. Alright. Alright. Edgy poo. I don't think I like that one that much. I want to try it again. Alright. Hey, Edgy poo. I don't know, that's a hard one. It's a hard one. I did my best. Thank you, Saurononi. Alright, let me do the credits and then I'll end after this. Alright, credit scene. Is it gonna work? Yeah, it works. Thank you so much, Dark Slayer, for new subscriber. Thank you. And thank you, Cordy, for a resub today. And thank you to everyone that came and chatted with me today. I really appreciate it so much. And yeah, I'll be back on Wednesday with the always lovely Stardew Valley. So I'll see you then. Have a good couple of days off. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And yeah, see you on Wednesday. Alright, bye everyone. Bye.